Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be using Varnail's multifunctional soft gel tips, using both the solid nail glue gel and the nail tips adhesive gel. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Okay, you guys. So I'm here to I got another trip next week, so I am going to be working on my nails. I'm going to show you how to apply Varnail's multifunctional soft gel tips, and I want to try out two different ways to attach it, as well as still test out the um nail prep dehydrator and acid-free primer. I've learned right away that this does not work with Gelish. But yeah, in the messages in our live chat, we have Nails by Lena C. Oh, hi. I was like, I just saw your message and I get it. Is it that song like, hey, sister? You know what I mean? But yeah, go make that money. Drive safe, of course. I got my strawberry milk today. And before I start doing this, I wanted to also show that I have some Betty White. You always have to get yourself some Betty White. So I've been waiting for this. It was announced last year, like towards the end of the year, that they were going to throw in some new stamps. And one of them is Betty White. And, you know, she is no longer with us, but I feel like almost everyone around the world has either heard of her or knows someone that does, you know. So I actually pre-ordered her stamps and I just got them in. Hey E, happy Friday. How are you? Ooh, peach wine. Have a double. I'm just joking. So I did get it in the mail, and of course it was one of those things that was like, do not bend. And they just shoved this sucker up in the mailbox. And it's, you know, I'm not a stamp collector, but I am going to keep these because, you know, it's Betty White. You just want to keep that around forever. But we're going to take a look at Betty White stamps. I'm glad I did because I get so nervous because if I don't know what I'm doing or saying, it's like, plus I don't want to ruin his channel. So anyway, here's the big reveal. We got tons of Betty White, and these are like the price of any stamp. They just are Betty White released. So I got these. I got 2 sheets. I'll probably use one and keep one forever. But yeah, so I've got Betty White in the house. Hi, Jeannie. Happy Friday. I'm going to turn on my fan. Let me know if it's too loud. Jeez, it just got hot all of a sudden. All right. Ah, very nice. Okay, bye, Betty. You know, I haven't met a Betty that I didn't like. Well, that's wrong because I haven't met any Bettys. But I mean, I haven't seen a Betty that I didn't like. I love Betty Rubble, um, Betty Boop. I think Betty Grable was okay too. Anyway, all right, so let's get into these. I gotta get these done by next week. I feel like I just came back from the last trip, and I'm still there. I'm still there. That last flight was a doozy. I'm still there. So I just gotta like prep this up a little bit, and I'm gonna put these on. So Betty and Sophia the most. Okay. You know, it's funny. I want to see the whole whatchamacallit. I want to see the whole show. I've only seen like an episode or two really. But that's the thing, like everyone knows about Betty. I remember watching her on something where she was playing beer pong. That's the Betty White I know. Anyway. So how's everyone's Friday? What are you all doing? I'm trying to get ready for this trip. So these nails are definitely gonna happen tonight, because tomorrow I have to do my daily nails for the whole week, so that I have something to post while I'm away. And then I've got to try to get some crocheting done, because I've kind of been skirting around it for the past 2 weeks. And I need that. I'm stockpiled. I have too much inventory in the nail situation, and then I have a huge box right next to me filled with crochet kits that I haven't gotten to yet. So, and I think I opened up the Care Bears one not too long ago, and I feel like I forgot about it. But I want to get that going, because who doesn't like Care Bears? But there's just so much to do, so little time. So hopefully can get it all done before my trip next week. Let's see. My Friday's going okay. I got a little bit of a busy weekend, but not too much going on. That's good. I've never played that game. Ho ho! Should have had at your birthday party. It's fun. Try it one day. You know what's not fun? I mean, it's fun, but not when you play with like hard liquor, because I can't do beer. Survivor. Just ask anybody if they know how to play Survivor. Well, it's Survivor Flip Cup. Sorry. Let's see. Well, you'll know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have so much going on. I've been so out of tune with what's going on with anyone else. I know some of you have a lot going on. I had some last weekend. I had some car issues, actually. It's freaking insanity. So I don't drive my car. My car is like from 2007. And, it's still okay, I guess. But like, I don't use it. And then the inspection was up at the end of March. And so the intent was to get it done after my trip. And then I couldn't even start the dang thing. And turns out I just needed to replace a battery. And then I didn't know that you can't just up and go to the DMV right after you get that stuff done. And so when I went, they were like, yeah, it says it's not ready in the computer. So they gave me like a pamphlet on how to make the system ready, which is basically just driving the dang thing. So I was like, fine, I'll do that this past weekend. So I did. And I probably should have moved this, whatever. So I did, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, you have to drive it local, stop and go, and then you have to drive max 55 miles at least. So I took it out on the main road, and it's like 55 there. So I did that. And then I was like, you know what? The bee hasn't had a bath since, sadly, I couldn't tell you. Definitely before the pandemic. Listen, I don't use it that much. It's not a dirty car. Let's see. When I washed it, I mean, I hand wash. So probably in my mid-20s. I'm totally like over my 40s now. But anyway, so I said, you know what? Let me just do this 55 miles per hour and then take it to this car wash. And so I took it to the car wash. I did read reviews on it. I mean, we went there before and we didn't experience anything crazy, so I decided to take it there. Drove back home, And then when I went to go in my parking spot, I have, it's not assigned, but I have, everyone has their spot. It's going in my spot and I couldn't even switch to reverse. So I was like, oh, that can't be good. And the way that I kind of pulled, it's like a very tight parking lot. So the way that I back in, I don't head forward. I'm one of those. Yeah. So the way that I like kind of pulled up to get back into it, like I normally go really close to the curb. And this day I didn't. So luckily I didn't because I can't go reverse. The only way is to go forward. If I went close to the curb, I would be driving up the grass. But anyway, so I was able to like turn and kind of park along the curb. Hi, Bramble. Happy Friday. um, it's been going on over here. I want to get Jenga. Ooh, Jenga Uno. I think I saw that. I think that's so much fun because I love Unos, but I haven't played Jenga Uno, and I can only imagine how fun it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway. So where was I? It's like I don't even know what to do with the car because it won't switch out of drive. How am I like my foot is on my pedal? And I call my husband. I'm like, I'm just gonna call a deal. I'm go bring it to the dealer because I just took it to the dealer to change the battery and some other things too. So I said, oh, maybe they screwed it up or something. So turns out there's hardly any auto place open on a Sunday. What if someone has this emergency on a Sunday? You just do nothing. You're just screwed. I did find the place and they want to schedule an appointment. And I told them I was being silly. I said, well, do you accept walk-ins? Because she only had like an available appointment that was like 2 hours from when I would get there. So I was like, well, can I just walk in and have someone take it? Because my foot is on the brake. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just put my foot on the brake for 2 hours? Like, and rather than give me an answer, because she obviously didn't know, it's like, I'm going to give the phone to one of my managers. And this guy didn't sound like he was one. But I'm asking him the same silly question. And I said, am I supposed to is someone going to take the car if I bring it there? Because, my foot's getting tired. And he was like, I'm like, okay. I said, well, will I be able to turn it off? Do you know? And he's like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, and I said, are you a mechanic? And he's like, sometimes. I was like, what? What is this sometimes? Anyway, I drove around the little loop of the parking lot and went head in first. I figure if it won't stop driving, it'll hit the curb. And it was a high, like it had all that mulch and bushes. So I'm like, there's no way it's going to ride up on this curb. Plus, I was like, oh, duh, use the e-brake. So I hit in first e-brake and then I turned it off for a second and turned it back on. So I was like, ooh, it's still stuck in drive. Anyway, we have a mechanic. He's just like an hour away. But I ended up taking it there like Monday or Tuesday. Monday? Tuesday? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, and he said that like they discontinued my car a long time ago. So the last time I took it to him, he had to makeshift his own part because the part that he needed was in Canada and I wasn't gonna pay like, shipping from Canada and wait forever for the part. So yeah, I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna do some research and find out what he can do. Yeah, it's funny how sarcasm just kind of like throws people off. Like, my foot is on the brake. Should I, remove it? Like, I don't know. Like, and when you tell them this, it's like they don't know what to do if it doesn't shift out of drive. if it, and even, you know, because I was Googling this stuff too, if it won't shift at a park, they have a ton of answers for it, but no one knows what to do if you can't shift it at a drive. It's just weird. It's, I don't know. But of course it's me. So I break boundaries. I'm the poster child of everything that's guinea pig. Like I'm the first one. Anyway, um it will be more now with, oh girl, if I need a cable part from another country, as much as I'll be depressed after, the bee's gotta go. I'm not, this isn't, you know, they discontinued the bee's parts long time ago. And if there isn't a single junkyard in the area that doesn't have my car, then it wasn't meant to be. Because, I mean, you know, I've already dumped, last time I was at the auto place a couple weeks ago for the dang battery and some other stuff that I did. That was like 500 stinking bucks. It's like, you know that a car is going to eat up your money, but you don't think it's going to happen like that. And especially around a time where, um, you know, you don't expect it to be bad timing, basically. Because I have so much going on and we're just recuperating for everything that, you know, we did last year. So it's just, ooh. Anyway, I'm kind of sad. I've been kind of sad just because the bee, you know, I have no kids. The bee's my kid. The bee and Dexter are my kids, and it's like this one is on his way out. So I'm just gonna do 2 nails in this live because I want to try on the solid nail glue gel and versus the adhesive. I really shouldn't do this when I go on a trip because if these babies fall off, I'm gonna feel like lame or something. um, my ex name is okay. Funny. Like I said earlier, Ikea. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. You know, you invest so much. I mean, I guess I could. I just really don't want to deal with it. And if it's anything like the last trip, I didn't even have time to, you know, I didn't have 5 minutes on my own. All I wanted to do was find a vignette and stuff my face. And I found a few places that had them, but I didn't have time to go get them. So I'm going to assume that's going to be the same way. And then you're not going to find a vignette in Tennessee, I don't think. You'll probably find barbecue. That's about it. All right. So one, you actually have to do base coat. Where is it at? Base coat. Okay. I think with the nail glue gel, you need base coat, and then with this, you don't need it. So these are the tips that are etched so that you can make whatever shape and size you want. And these are the coffins. I mean, you know, when I say any, it's not really any because there's between coffin and stiletto. I mean, obviously it's gonna coffin tapers and stiletto comes to a point. So how many shapes really can you get out of that? But let me see. So I gotta find a size that fits. I probably should have gotten a new. My gosh, I think I found it. Okay, 7. And I probably need a 6 or 7.5. Sorry. Oh, wrong one. And I'm doing them short too. You know, I don't want to come out with the crazy nails. I mean, I really do, but I don't. So, and I think one of our team building things is going to be bowling. So I can't bowl with, what are these? 2XL, 3XL. Anyway. Oh, and it's just have to come, Okay. That's good. Uh, Lena, be careful when you go because it is a rabbit hole you can't get out of. I did see something that I really want to get, and it just came out like last month, and I really can't. I can't get it. I gotta wait at least a month. So we'll see. The new mystery box for May comes out the 7th. So I'll definitely check the 7th. So I might get it then. But there's this new, what was it? It was it's like pot gels but for ombreing. Why is it specifically for ombre? Maybe they changed up the consistency, probably. But ultimately you feel like it's the same thing, just repackaged and renamed, maybe. I don't want to say that, but you're feeling what I'm feeling, right? Like I'm not the only one, right? But anyway, okay, I have to put base coat on this one. So yeah. And the 7th is what? What day is that? That's Monday? I think that's Monday because I think I leave the 8th. So, oh yeah, I was worried that I would have to do it during my trip, which could be a bad thing because window shopping has always caused me problems. If you know what I mean. Okay, so this whole system is Varnail, so that primer and dehydrator should work well with it. When I did the last set for my trip, I saw lifting, and I'm like, whoa. When I use Gelish, and that's standard, when I use Gelish with Gelish, it doesn't really happen like that. That's why I used it for the last set, because I know it performs, but I guess it didn't like Varnail, so let's see. What's window shopping? Yeah, you just go for it. Yeah, I always say like window shopping's great because then you can and when I say window shopping, I mean yeah, window shopping, but also internet shopping because you don't have to deal with people. But then yeah, you just get sucked down a rabbit hole and you can't get out. It's okay if you don't find anything. Okay, you can always find something. Oh, hi Pamela. I'm like answering. Hi Pamela, happy Friday. Pamela's my crochet viewer. One of these days I might have to do a live just crocheting. Well, I definitely I need it. Like I have all these days off now. My days have reset. I said I gotta take, because I'm remote, I never really need to take off. So I think I should do a mandatory day or two every month so that I can, either do me stuff or do house and YouTube stuff because it is a lot, right? I mean, I remember you guys when we were a lot tinier than we were now, and we probably had all the time in the world, I feel, maybe. And now that we're bigger, doesn't it feel like you have less time to do anything? And then you can only imagine how much time you will have once you get larger. That's what I'm worried about because I would love to hope I would have other important responsibilities to do other than, you know, nails and crochet, but we'll see. Self-care day. Yeah, I need that. I just don't care enough to do. It's a lot of work to make time for me because before I make time for me, I got to make sure everything else here is okay. And then you just lose the day. So into creating multiple carts and not checking out. Yeah, I do that. I do that. But I always come back to those carts a few hours later. You can't leave things in a cart. You never wanna. I'm the type that is one, not a quitter. Two, you know, you never leave things behind. And 3, always finish what you start. It might take me forever, by the way, but eventually I'll finish it. And I say that because as I'm saying it, I'm thinking of The Nightmare Before Christmas. I still I still have to do that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I try, like, it's like I'm on the edge of that cliff of anxiety and I'm just not even looking. I'm like, nope, it's not gonna happen. Everything's fine. I'll deal with it later. Okay, let's do the easy one first. Let's do the nail tips adhesive gel. Oh, actually, they're both easy. What am I talking about? I just need a lamp. That would make my life much easier. So I am gonna whip out, oops, and I hope it works because I haven't used it in a while. My Gelish. Oh my gosh, this is not working. Gooseneck lamp. It's my favorite lamp. It's my only gooseneck lamp. All right, let me set this up. Completely forgot about this part. It's been so long. All right. Oh, I missed some stuff. Let's see. Set a day once a week. Oh, I wish I could. That used to be like Saturday, and Saturday has turned into like house slash film day, or at least edit, because I'm so late on my night at the improv, which I haven't done if you haven't noticed. I haven't done crap lately. Next time I'm pamper. You know what? I really want to do a pamper day, not a pamper day, a Dexter day tomorrow or something, but it's not. I gotta film like crazy this weekend, and I feel so bad because I'm gonna miss him so much when I go on my trip. Let's see. I was like saying, who's Hannah E? Chill in a hot bubble bath with a glass of wine. I would love to do a glass of wine. I just can't right now. So that's why I have my strawberry milk. Well, I gotta check so that I can see if I can have after hour drinks with the coworkers. Oh man. It's so funny. I don't know. I really don't want to have any alcoholic beverages around the workplace or work people's, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to do this one first. I can't remember how much I need because it's been forever. But oh, did I even? No, I didn't. I put the primer on the first one. I just like to do primer. They say to etch. Oh shoot. I touched it. They say to etch the thing. The thing. I probably should have. But I'm so used to putting primer because with the Gelish system, they say it's made out of gel, so you don't need to etch it. You just need to do primer, and there's like a tip primer, which is basically the same stinking primer, I feel. But anyway, if these are soft gel tips, they should be the same. Like, why would one system? I don't know, whatever. We'll see. It'll probably fall off. Okay. Let me see. How long? It looks like every trip is 3 days, so it's full. It's not even full. So it seemed like the last trip and this trip I flew in half day, and then I flew out half day. So in reality, 2 days if you add up those hours. Let's see, didn't skip. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to work, I'm always like reserve until I figure out who is who, what, where, and why, right? And with this group of people, there are people that very few people maybe one or two actually, that I'm like, okay, I think I could get away with being me. When I say me, let's just leave it at that. Um, but I feel like, nah, I can't trust the other people. You know, you always have to be professional with the other people. So it's like, I kind of know how they are. So I really don't feel like being loosey goosey around most of them. So, but we'll see. Hi, Left. Happy Friday. How are you? Mhm. It was entertaining though, because they were fun to watch. That's the thing. When you don't drink, it's always fun to watch other people. I put too much. All right, I can always. Boo, 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 boo. It was a fun time last time. It wasn't bad. I think it'll be okay. I just get my head too much, you know, because, and it's, oh, I always say this, and whether it's uncomfortable for anyone, it's kind of like the truth though. In my work industry, when you're a woman, they expect a lot. Well, they don't really, and that's the problem. Like, so, I always try to be upstanding um in the workplace, because I don't want to add to any stories or stereotypes or anything like that as a woman. So I try to be on high alert every time. But when, like I said, when you're not and you watch everybody else, it's really funny to see that stereotype. Oh, coworkers during happy hour. It's funny. All right. I can't tell if this thing is on. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Thanks. See, I try to be smart sometimes. All right, now I'm gonna cook it for reals under my real lamp. Let's see. Oh yeah, when I was little, I would, you know, people thought of me to be like the quiet one and always observing, and that's true. Like I'm an extrovert, but only when engaged. Like, so if I'm in a new group of people, depending, sometimes I'll be the first to talk, but it's rare. I'll just sit back and watch everyone and then see like who they are and stuff. So drinking red. I hear my neighbor, and I was cracking up at our friends. Yeah. Yeah. And the kind of the funny part is that I've never met these people before. So, you know, there's a lot. It's like when you go on an online dating site, but it's not, it's like you meet your coworkers, obviously, but it's like that, 'cause like, you know, of these people, you've spoken to these people, but you've never met these people. And then it's like, what do you do? What do you do with your hands? Like, no, I don't know. Um, it's just awkward. So it's like, I guess that's why people decide to drink, to kind of break the ice. I never needed that. If I ever did go on a first date, I always thought it was like, well, I'm either gonna like this person or they're gonna like me, and if not, whatever, I'm going out later anyway. Was always my mentality. But I know some people that just get so nervous. There was definitely a couple of people that were over drinking, meeting everybody, and I thought that was kind of funny. And the next day was kind of funny too. When everybody had to like operate. But anyway, all right. So this is the solid nail glue gel, and you just dip it into the pot. I don't really like it because you can handle this with your hands, but obviously I don't have my gloves on now. You could handle it with your bare hands, but I wouldn't recommend it. I might have put a little too much, but I'll just take it off if I did. But we just apply this over. Oh, I definitely put a lot on here. Hold on, let me take this off. Let's see. I had a friend once that refused to be around alcohol because he gave it up, and I asked him, "You didn't like yourself when you were drinking?" His response was, "Hello." Let me see. I was drinking. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't want to be that guy. I mean, when I was in my 20s, like one of my guy friends, still friends, and actually was my male of honor. Actually, he said it was annoying. Whatever. um, my girlfriends didn't have a problem with it. I'm just extroverted, and he's introverted. But anyway, or probably didn't like the fact that when I was drunk, I kept saying like, "Oh, that girl's checking you out. You have to go and say hi." No, I don't want to do that. Oh shoot, I gotta stop doing that. Why not? It's too loud in here. I'm like, so who cares? Anyway, he's still single to this day. Anyway. Well, I get to meet more company people, so I'm gonna feel it out more. Surely these repeated visits will hopefully kind of grow us into a family, and then it doesn't matter who comes home drunk. Like, you know, no, I don't know. Oh man. I actually had so my best friend, this is how it went in my wedding. I'm very unconventional, right? So my best friend of Lord knows, but our friend anniversary just happened March 17th, so there's that. She's already married, so I made her my matron of honor, and then my younger sister, I made her my maid of honor, and then my guy friend who's been there through everything, or at least during my college years, and then thereafter, I made him my male of honor. So that's how that worked out. And then the hubby side, he had a female partner, and she ended up becoming, oh, what did we call her? Best woman, I guess. Yeah, we did that. But he also had I mean, there was really no titles on his side, but then he had a best man too. So it's one of those things. All right, I'm gonna nuke it, nuke it. What are you eating, Jeannie? I'm gonna have myself a really big bowl of salad. Some yummy, yummy salad. All right, Lena, drive safe, okay? Okay. Okay, you'll listen. So maybe let's start dishing on, no, I don't know. Let's tell some scary stories. Um, Friend anniversaries. Yeah, it's so funny. We both remember it clear as day. So we were in fourth grade, and I just met her. We were paired up to do a St. Patrick's Day puzzle. And I think we didn't like each other at first. I think because, you have to work as a team, and we each had our own way of doing things, and we were going to do whatever. But we ended up becoming friends. And until we obviously, like, I went away for college. Well, I didn't really go away, but we're from a very small town, so I pretty much went away for college. I actually pretty much went away after 18, so I would try to visit, but we would always like try to hang out, and then we would definitely greet each other on our anniversaries. Well, I flew the 17th last month, and I was so thrown off by, making the train at no, it was like 4 in the morning. So I woke not 4, sorry, 5 in the morning. I woke up at 3:30 to get ready and all that jazz. And then my flight was at 8, but I wanted to be early because you never know these days with transit if they're going to get delayed or whatever. Plus, I just wanted to get there, you know. I didn't want to screw up and then be late to a freaking, I mean, this is not being late for a meeting. This is being late to another state in a meeting. And then by the time I landed, I totally like they just tuckered me out. I got there like noon and I did not even we were in the show, walking around the show, and then we had dinner, and then we met up with like other people from the company. I didn't even get to my room till like 11:30 ish. So I did get a message from her during the day saying like happy friend anniversary. I was like, oh my God, I haven't had time to breathe, let alone look at what day it was. And you think there'd be people walking around with green everywhere. I really didn't see too many. I did at the airport and it didn't dawn on me for a second. I was just so out of it. And I was on like I was definitely on 2 coffees and Red Bull. So yeah, I felt bad. But we always say happy friendiversary. All right. We don't need this lamp anymore. I'm going to be chopping these down. So if you can see the etched lines right there. You flipped it. Yeah, well, I had to look even, you know. So funny thing is I got all the dresses for the bridesmaids and then I made his best woman wear the same dress in black. Well, were they wearing black? Oh, it was white button up with khakis. It was in the pandemic and we ended up on the beach. So white button up with khakis. Listen, it was like, oh, do we have to dress up for this? We're going to be out on the beach. Like, no, just wear whatever the heck you want. Khakis? Okay, khakis. Go ahead. I don't care. Just make sure all of them wear khakis. So yeah, but I think I had a same style of dress, and each one picked a color. So it wasn't my colors for the wedding were lilac and teal or turquoise, teal or turquoise, either one, and teal. And but it was like under the sea. Originally it was going to be in an aquarium, so I said everyone has to wear like a vibrant colored dress or attire for like the guests, everybody. So for the bridesmaids, I picked the same dress, but just different loud colors. So I had the best woman wear a black version of that. So she kind of blends with their side because they were originally going to wear suits. But anyway, here we are. Oh, hi, Bridget. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Oh no, you're sick. I hope you feel better. Oh, that's no fun. And I bet you it's probably hotter over there. It's been getting warmer over here. I have the fan on. Let's see. I'm having pasta salad and lemon pepper chicken tenders. Oh my goodness. That's a great combo. Like anything with pasta and or salad combined with chicken, the word chicken is always good. Yesterday I had like breaded chicken in my salad. Oh, I'm hungry now. Let's see. Flying scares me. I'm afraid of heights and I don't like the up and down dips. I don't like hills on the road. Oh, I always get the gut dropping. Oh, that gut dropping feeling has always been fun for me. But I'm a sicko, so it makes my anxiety freak out. Oh yeah. You know what? Flying is tough for a lot of people. Like, I've been on planes since I was little a lot. So, you know, overseas too. So I'm kind of used to the different flights and it's not like I had any choice in the matter. I was a kid. But I've been through some scary ones, oh my gosh, what are you doing ones, and then ones that are like, I can just stay up here all day. And that last one though, not gonna lie, the last trip, last day, first leg of the flight, new pilot, and it was a rough mess. I can handle a lot, and I probably said this. I felt like vomiting. It was vomit city, and I was really trying not to. So let's see. Oh my gosh, your colors are almost similar. It was probably similar. Let's see. Do I? Oh, I used to have knickknacks, but now there's trading cards on the bookshelf. I otherwise I would show you the colors. Anyway. Oh my gosh. But you know, what's normal and what doesn't matter? Sometimes normal is good. I mean, not normal is good. All right. I'm gonna make these short, and I like them square when they're short. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm putting it like a little past the line, if you can see. Focus. Can it focus? Oh, maybe if I face it this way. Anyway, there's a line there, and I kind of, oh, well, it's not focused now. I don't know. I'm putting it a little past the line because I'm gonna file it down. Just like that. And if I wanted almonds or rounds, I said almonds. Ah. So the farther you go, it's going to be coffin. That's why I said there's only so many shapes you can do with these. I'm surprised so this box is either in coffin or stiletto. They should have a square one, but they don't. Let's see. That's all right, Bramble. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. I need a screwdriver, but anyway, let's do the other one. Oh yeah, so I just sold, I made faux cakes for my wedding because everything was not allowed. So I made faux cakes, and it was multiple tiered. I'm supposed to be posting a video that I tried doing last year or the year before. I think it was last year. No, the year before. I did my wedding. I did a like a wedding nail set, and then I was gonna I started the video. I never finished it, but there was a faux cake I was making. It was larger, and it's right behind. I didn't even finish it. But anyway, I sold one yesterday, and it's like, oh, someone actually liked, the cake I did. Because I was like, what am I gonna do? We don't even have a cake. And so, I was like, oh, I can just make one, and it doesn't have to be real, and it's gonna look like we had one. Anyway, got married June of last year. Aw. Well, that's a recent congratulations, Missy. So that's not too long. It's crazy to believe that we've been married. We got married in 2020. So we're going to hit the 5-year mark in July. So, I cut this too. Screw it. Where's my nail clipper? Hubby got me this for Christmas. Ain't it nice? All right. I can't believe it's been 5 years, and I think we dated since 2016. So man, we're lifers, I feel, at this point, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. We both wish though we met like each other earlier in life because we seem very great for each other, which means longer time together. Long time together. I always wanted to be one of those like silver liner people. Like, dang, bro, that's a long time. Well, we can make silver lining. What's silver lining? Is silver lining 50 or 25? Ooh, close. Oh, wrong way. Married before me, just a different year. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think I turned this down. I don't know why I'm using this. What the heck? But yeah, that happened. It was nice. I mean, I had something fabulous picked out for a wedding, but because of the pandemic, I made something equally great for a wedding. Just had to do it in a week. That was a nightmare, but you make do. You can't really cry over the things you can't control. I just cried later, so no, I don't know. It was rough. That year, as we all know, was rough. So I'm sure there was plenty of crying from everybody. But that's how you know. That's how you know you got to keep her. So, but yeah, it's kind of sad because like I wanted to do something for our 5-year, but we've just kind of screwed the pooch for the past 2 years trying to get certain things done, and so we're really left to just stay home and chill, which is okay, you know. We can do that too as long as we're alive, obviously, and healthy and happy. But it was just like, I feel like last year for sure was like a roller coaster. So I feel like you need that woosah to kind of whatchamacalls it. What language am I speaking, first of all? Like to reset and enjoy something after not enjoying things. Anyway. But oh well. You just make do with what you got. All right. So I just wanted to do this. They feel the same. I feel like if you're having problems like making sure that things are staying down while you cure or flash cure the nail, I would use the solid nail glue gel because it kind of helps you hold it in place. This stuff, I mean, this stuff in general, I don't like stuff coming out of a tube because um it's messy to me. To me, I don't know, I could be wrong. But anyway, I think they're both good. We'll see how good they are if they stay on. But I wanted to show you what I planned on doing because I think I need some help. So I'm going to do, I don't know if all of you had seen my jade nails. I want to do the exact same jade nail thing, except in blues. Okay, because these are the company colors again. So I want to do the same. With the jades, we had the greens, right? And then I had the milky white to make that on my nail. And then we had that one shimmer, which happens to be cat's eye. But I saw on a video on a Instagram reel, someone did marble with cat's eye as the accent, and I thought that was pretty cool. So maybe something, it's a little subtle, but I'm hoping the cat's eye will make it pop a little bit more. But anyway, I was thinking about doing that, and then the company logo has a little bit of green on it, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna like accidentally throw this green in this blue. But then after that, I don't know what kind of like I want to do, because when you think of jade, I remember all these beautiful like tchotchkes or whatever that I would see in Chinatown with the it's like they would sculpt like some craziness out of jade, and then they would like emboss it with some gold writing or something, and it's not writing, it's like I don't know what they do, it's like embossed in there. So I have my what is this called? I think it was like Chinese porcelain. Anyway, M252. Was thinking about doing this in either a white or a gold. You know me in gold, but for some reason they only have gold buttons on blazers these days. So I do have a blazer with gold buttons. Plus I feel like the gold might stand out more, but so can white. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do white or gold. And I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to do this. This was from the scroll craze that I had a few weeks ago. M469. I was thinking either about putting some spiffy kind of China looking image on my nails or doing scrolls. And then either doing it in white or doing it in gold. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. Let me see. I missed all this stuff here. How did you feel about doing nails? He's like, he would have spend a longer time unboxing, but he didn't know what anything was. And then, you know, I did say it was like a re-unboxing. I don't think I told him anything really, but it's a re-unboxing. So when I did it live last week, I said I had these pots. Actually have them here because I got to do that tomorrow. But I said I had, ooh, not that one. Where's the other one? Oh shoot. Or was this the only one? Yeah, maybe it was just these two. Hopefully. Anyway, it's ones that I already had. So I just swapped them out because I didn't want him to open the new ones because I'm gonna put that in a giveaway. And so in the video he opened it, he was like, okay, why does this look like it's used? I want my money back. I'm like, I didn't want to say it while he was filming, so anyway. Yeah, he just felt a little awkward just because he didn't know what anything was. But oh well. It's not like I know every card in the deck either, so I was like, yeah. Yeah. Pamela's a newbie. Welcome to the club. Yeah, I think 25 year is silver. So I guess 50 is gold. So we'll probably do 25. Hopefully we can do the gold. I don't even know. Oh, maybe not. Let's not think that far. If they don't put it on next, they're going to. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's good that they'll pay her out, but at the same time, like you said before, you need a certain seat and stuff. I mean, it's not going to work if you don't have a car. Let me see. Oh, I'm glad you like those nails. I was like, what? You know, I feel like I did see some pictures of full jade, which was mostly green. I'm like, that looks nice too, but I like seeing the veining and everything in there. Like, I love the raw look. Yeah, you know, it's funny though. Like, he just started his channel. He had his channel for a while, but he was playing Madden. It's a football game. So he's, you know, where he just plays the game and he talks to himself anyway while he's playing. So it was like normal. But now that he's doing these card things, you know, I mean, I can hear it. So I'm sure once he gets used to doing it, I think he only started it sometime last year. So, I mean, he's come a long way. I mean, I say that like that because I was a little jealous about it. It took me 3 years to freaking make it. Like, this guy took 3 months. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure he'll get a snap out of it or get comfortable and acclimated at one point. Yes, congratulations on your upcoming. That's going to be fun. Do you have anything planned, actually? Well, you know, like I said, I've been doing this channel since 2000, August of 2020, either August or September of 2020. I'm sure if you listen to my first video, I probably sound like a train wreck. But he told me too, sometimes when I'd start out, he's like, why do you sound like you don't sound like you normally sound? Like you usually, he's like, usually outgoing and you sound like you're nervous. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. Um, uh, I really wanted to try the gum, to be honest. But when I thought about it, because in architecture, we talk about leaching all the time, and leaching is when stuff seeps into material. And, I really thought like a parent or something. I don't know. And I was like, don't put that in your mouth. You don't know where it's been. And it's just like, so I was like, don't try it. Let's see. But the spill of the, oh my gosh, it is right here. I'm afraid to close it. So it's not broken, it's not cracked. It's one of those things, and it normally happens with runny pot gels, not the cream ones, like the Born Pretty ones. But anyway, um, so when I closed it after the live, I thought it was going to be good. I cleaned it, whatever. But I mean, I guess I could close it now and see if it's pressure buildup somehow, and I don't know how to get it out. But I closed it. We can see if it starts leaking, but it'll leak on its own. So yeah, and he got on it. I felt so bad when it got on him, and the first thought was like, "Oh no, it's chemicals! Remove it!" But I didn't want to like interrupt his filming. See, he needs a radio channel. Well, you know what he wanted to do? He wanted to do like sports talk or fantasy sports talk with his best friend back in the day. So I told him he should get a podcast, but he has no time. If I have no time, he has no time. Well, I definitely have no time, but he has no time. Let's see. Oh, that will take time to make though. What am I making? Oh, the jade nails. Are we talking about that? It is gonna take me a long. I'm gonna be awake all night. Does he get that he has? No. I don't hear that. I'm sure he doesn't hear that. I could tell him that, but yeah, I don't know. It was different. It was a different place though. 3 years ago versus yeah. And also, like I said, like I'm more extroverted, so or is it sad that I'm used to talking to myself? So it really, whatever. I have no shame. No, wait, what is that saying? No shame in my game, kind of deal. So sometimes I've said this before. Like sometimes I'll pop off alive and I'll be like, "Oh man, what the heck did I say? Like, what the freak am I talking about?" And it'll kind of echo in my head for the rest of the night, and I'm just like, "Oh, eek." Yeah. Let me see. That's why I was like. Drop it? Oh no, I'm talking too much. I am losing the convo. Drop it like it's hot? What? Um, oh, the car seat. Okay. Oh yeah. That sucks, man. People just suck. That's why I don't go anywhere. We say anytime something bad happens or we hear of bad things happening, we just look at each other and we're like, that's why we don't go out. It's sad. Um, Oh, okay. Listen, it's Friday. I think my brain is just not here. I'm only drinking strawberry milk too, so I don't know. Um, ah, yeah, I mean, I could tell him that. Oh, Pamela, was that your comment about the noise? I saw it. I was gonna work on it this weekend, which that's not gonna go very well. But I was gonna also work on it when I got back to the hotel room, and that's exactly what I said last trip. And I didn't even have time to sleep. That was so bad. But anyway, if that was you, the response is yes. He watches games. My desk is right outside the door, And if something amazing happens, and I think one of his players made a home run, and he'll, obviously celebrate. So you'll hear that in the videos. And I'm just like, I can't, I just can't. Sometimes, one time actually, it picked up a movie he was watching and I got copyrighted for a song that just kept playing. I was like, why is this song? I forgot. Thank goodness I forgot the song because it was one of those songs that's catchy and gets stuck in your head. That was so annoying. I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, that song. And I had to mute that section of the video. Let's see. I think she will come. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to save it in the end because I know some people like to see the gum, which I think is the weirdest thing in the world. And then the second pack, the gum was stuck. So as much as I wanted to remove it, I wanted to check it out before I removed it. And I can only check it out if I hit that card last. I didn't want to show the last card. It's a different world with trading cards. So I don't know. I try to do it the way he does it. Yeah, I really should have done YouTube when I was in college because I did a lot of things. I've got a lot of stories that I am not going to be mentioning. Those stories are dead and buried. But that would have been a perfect time to have a YouTube channel because I was always up and go. It was always a nice adventure, kind of. Not really. um, Start watching the old videos. Yeah, I think everybody. I would be like, he worked midnights. No, what was it? His schedule was always rotating. So some nights I would have to like kind of, hang out and I would watch my YouTube videos. Sometimes I would pass out. This was like late at night, I remember. So yeah, I saw a lot of YouTube. More starting that time than I did ever. Let's see. I was surprised to hear him out of nowhere. Yeah, we thought it would be funny. We were kind of conjuring that up like um for months actually. I said, it would be so funny if you just, if I just went on your channel and then you just went on my channel and just did whatever. So, but you did something fun when Mr. Leo did a nail. I thought that was very fun. Let's see. One say when I was editing it in the background sync. Oh no. She knows how to say got wasted? Like chocolate wasted? She's so funny. It's so funny when kids say adult things. I mean, how funny is that really? But it's kind of funny to hear. I feel like this one's longer. Oh, that hurts the ears. But yeah, I'm pretty much done, you guys. I just really don't know what kind of design I'm gonna do. Just to be simple, I might just do this because I think this might be a little too busy. But then it comes down to gold or white. So we'll see how the whole jade situation goes. I should have picked something simple. I thought it'd be simple. I don't have to do every nail like, with a design. So I just don't know what I'm going to do with this green. We'll see. Ooh, glow in the dark polish. Oh, I saw yesterday someone designed a cake and it glows under black light. Oh, accent nail. Look at you. Yeah, that could be done. That can be done. Let me see. Wasted popped up in red on the TV and he was Oh my gosh, that's too cute. Inappropriate, but too cute. Oh my gosh. She listens to Kiara. Kiara's got stories. I just don't know if they're you know, child appropriate, maybe. I normally just do plain gel on nails, nothing fancy. Yeah, I mean, I thought about doing that too, because I think I'm just burnt out from the last trip. But I can't. It's like you're a brand now, righty? Like if your whole channel is a nail channel, you have to show out your nails. Like I couldn't just roll up with nothing. I mean, I guess I could, but then they'd be like, oh, ow. But plus, I normally love to have nails. Like I said before, I would be rocking my old nails that I normally do, that I've done on my channel. It's not good with the crocheting thing. So, anywho, let's see. She's, I don't know if I was watching something on your channel or her channel, but that was mentioned. The throwing up on the TV and then liking our stuff. That was long, like I feel like it was a long time ago. So let's see. Play nails are my accent nails. That's so opposite. Yeah. Plus, I love bling and bougie stuff, so I miss just packing a lot of crap on my nail, and I do. It's gonna be simple. Just the whole technique of it is gonna be complicated, so it's not really simple. Anyway, all right, you guys. I don't want to keep you for too long. I just did 2 nails in an hour. But I really enjoyed the talk. I'm looking forward to this trip. Although I'm really kind of just hoping I'm gonna get a Red Bull. I mean, I think I have one left, but I think I'm gonna get more Red Bull. I just need to be on point again and just absorb everything that happens in the next, few days. And then I'll be back to do my other live and we'll catch up and see what you're all doing. Yeah, I know. I don't do simple. Although the last set was kind of simple-ish. This one has to be simple-ish too. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all when I see you all. So stay safe, get healthy, do what you do, and I'll see you all later. Bye, you guys. You have a great weekend too. Feel better. All right. Drive safe, Lena. Bye.